Arriving to the stage, all the way from Nova Scotia, Anastasia Nova Beaverhausen.
Not Beaverhausen.
Known as Jamar84.
Am I German now?
Guten Tag, bitch. Thank you, thank you.
Who is this twin?
Oh, yes. Now, coming to the stage live, it's that yellow popsicle, good old dream team. Talking about Matty Rants, puss. What I mean, said I want a little left shoulder. Shoulder. Want a little right shoulder. Shoulder. Bring it back, set it down, turn around. I'm giving chest. Shenanigans, almost slipped. The foolery, yes. The fuckery of it all. Shenanigans. The foolery. I thank you. I thank you.
Oh, this is okay.
Yes. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants.
And Jamar84.
Thank you for tuning in with us live here today for another Afterthoughts Live. We got lots to talk about today with RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4, especially that episode that we just saw.
And the aftermath of that.
Now, I also saw the most recent episode of Celebrity Big Brother, so after Drag Race, we will casually talk about that for a good 10 to 15. And then, of course, hot topics, things that are going on, stuff around the world, stuff like that. Jamar does have a Super Bowl party to go to, so he'll be with us for just 40 minutes of this live. I don't have any friends in LA, so I will be sitting here by myself. They're not doing anything Super Bowl related. Like
they're homosexuals. They don't do anything.
They're the homosexuals. So I'm gonna be kind of at home by myself doing nothing, kind of sad, a little alone. But that's okay. It's whatever. If you want to donate to the channel, that's paypal.me/Matty Rants, as well as Cash App $Matty Rants. And don't forget the Amazon wishlist, children, as well as donating for Rufus and the cause of 3 surgeries that need to be done. I believe we're almost to the goal, if I'm correct.
We're about $8.50 away, everybody. $8.50 away.
Kermit the Frog wave, yay! So
that gift.
I didn't shave my underarms, so I felt a little greedy down there. So let's see here. I know where Uruguay is. So let's see here. Drag Race. It's a miracle, not drag you. It's ready for me, drag you. So yes, if you want to donate, please and thank you. We appreciate it. All Stars.
The fandom. Some of y'all. We go through this, if not every episode, at least once or twice a season. Y'all know who the cast are. Y'all know there's going to be eliminations. And as soon as the elimination happens, like, we can rewind back to when Latrice got initially eliminated.
The entire weekend show will be at DragCon.
What's this?
She said, will we be at DragCon one day or the entire weekend? We will be there the entire weekend.
Oh.
Every day of that weekend.
But yes.
I'll be tired.
Like, it's going to be long days.
Yes.
But when Latrice went home, everybody sent hate to Monique's page. Oh, you're a snake. Oh, you're this, you're that. She deserved to be there because of blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, now all of a sudden, oh, Latrice, you're a snake, you're a bitch for eliminating Valentina, you're this, you're that, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to the next week, oh, Naomi, you're a snake because you're eliminating Manila, she's this, she's that,
It's not
blah,
fair
blah, blah,
anymore.
blah.
You know, like, you know who should have been the rightful winner. Like, you got there just because you did this. Listen,
y'all do this every time.
I got an email about this morning. I didn't read it to you. It was a personal, she just kind of went over how she felt about it and was like, well, Matt, just explain to me this. I feel like the toxicity is coming from the format itself of having the queens pick who goes home and then take all of that energy and place on the person who sent them home. I said, no, the issue is we've had RuPaul. That's right. I said, nah, that's not it. This is what it is. The issue is we've had RuPaul to blame for all them seasons for anybody going home based off of who was in the bottom. This is All Stars. This is the best of the best. So why would they bring somewhat the best to compete against the best and then have just the best win and somewhat the best be there as filler?
Or just well known.
That's rude. Why would they do that? No, everyone has a chance. Everyone should have a chance possibly of winning. Now, if what we've seen has been some garbage, I feel where you're coming from. Because, like, no, I've seen what they've done, though. And it hasn't been any good. The judges don't think so either. But, honey, if you get that position and you're up there and it's like, well, honey, you got the opportunity to send home number one or the girl who you know is going to go home the next week, strategy would tell you to send home number one.
If you don't lose, just don't be in the bottom. Everybody says just try not to be in the bottom. If you don't want to be eliminated, don't.
I will wholly. You know, I thought of this now after watching the Roscoes video with Manila, Stacey Lane Matthews, and Thorgy Thor. Shout out to Thorgy for keeping it very real because she read the fuck out of Sochi's outfit for promo look. She said, "Girl, what was she wearing?" I said the same thing. Okay, but anywho, there's some perspective to say that I honestly didn't think Manila's outfit was as bad now that I'm looking back at it.
Compared to what she has been wearing, it was.
But that's what, now we're judging off of that compared to what she has been wearing. But let's look at what was on the main stage. I honestly thought Monique Hart should have been at a higher position than Monet was. And
yeah,
I was also, we were criticized a little bit for not talking about Trinity. So here's me talking about Trinity for you.
Okay.
They wore matching outfits. They wore
matching
wigs. They had matching makeup. I said what I said, and it's matchy.
But there wasn't much left. Like it was good. It was to the point, on the nose.
Here's the giggle. I'm not against Trinity. I'm just not up Trinity's plastic vagina. I don't really feel like, woo, the living end from I get from her. I get like, yes, everything, but not the living end. She doesn't make me breathe and gasp. And some girls she do, but
it shouldn't even be about up her ass or not. It's just, do you feel it? Do you see something? Do you have a reaction? If not, then what do you want us to say? It wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't the most amazing either. So it's like, okay, we acknowledge that this is what it was, and what's left? What's left?
I'm just saying, you know. And then someone, a comment, they said I was very mean for going for somebody, but they deleted the comment. And I was like, oh, really? They said I was mean for coming for Latrice's sister. They said, oh, you was wrong for that.
Latrice was wrong for not giving her sister the right shake walking down the runway.
I hope they finished my video and saw where I said, this is all the love and fun. I don't mean that seriously. It looked like her body was running away from itself based on the padding that was non-existent. And then the wig was heavy, so it just looked like everything was
they should have both been in gowns. She should not have had her in that short skirt
if she wasn't
gonna be shaped.
Raja said the same thing. Why not a gown? It needed to be hitting the flow. That's all I was asking. That's it. But when you leave them knock knees, straightaway legs, them straight away. Found them on Amazon Prime 2-day shipping kind of legs. With that good old Kit Kat heel. Break me off a piece, no thank you, because it looks broken off at the end. I wasn't here for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Not when Latrice was looking, you know, done up. Like, she just kind of gave her sister the leftover scraps.
Latrice looked great,
but that's the common thing that these queens be doing.
It just wasn't for her to do a makeover challenge specifically with her friend in that sorts. But I'm glad they were together. I'm glad they had spent good time and they were able to like share their story. I'm thankful for those things in my life. I mean, Manila's husband's face was beat. Everything was like good. I'm really just thinking about this.
She was feeling it too.
I was like, this is really interesting that, you know, who was in the top? Somebody who was an OPED color. I mean, y'all were reading Patty in our comment section.
Because her makeup was. They did her makeup again between the choreography and the runway, right? Those are two different looks, right? Okay, so it was just the choreography part where she looked like a ghost.
Yeah.
Not the...
It was the lighting. I think they were trying to like shift it to some kind of... There we go.
I wish we could freeze frame it to the part that I was remembering in my head. I was like, she looks like...
When Monique said it best, have you seen Powder? I was like, bitch, I remember that movie from a long time ago. Ooh. When that lightning hit him. And he was like, oh, sorry.
I'm telling you.
The movie for everybody.
Casper the drag queen, exactly.
It's almost like she was painted to be a ventriloquist dummy that was going to sit on Monet's lap.
That's what I said. She looked like the Cedar Chucky, like with the doll face. I was like, oh no. And she was so, expressive with her face. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of...
You could hear the old folky music in the background just playing with that piano. Then Thorgy just comes out. Sorry, I had to do that because Thorgy got stupid drunk at Roscoe's with Manila.
I would too. Shit.
Child, that's when she started giving all the tea. And so Thorgy sitting over there like, girl, what you mean? Someone asked her a question. I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I said, oh my God, someone get this good old dreads up in this short gold wig with this hat bun lady down, honey. I couldn't take it. But she read the shit out of a couple people in there, and she was being very honest. She was like, let me tell you what they did. They had us sequestered in our rooms, and we just left I left whenever I wanted to.
I mean, once that contract sort of just kind of goes out, it's like, well, fuck it. Well, fuck it. Everybody already knows what goes on. We can just tell our individual stories.
She's like, they're not calling me back. So
she's already done it. Like, there's nothing left for her to do.
Oh, Manila's new music video. Did you watch Go Fish? Wow. Such a Drag Race fan, are you, Jamar? I've seen it. It's great. I love how Manila's like, I can't dance, and then I see her dance in the video to choreography, and I was like, oh, okay, queen. Naomi Smalls was in the music video. She, gave you legs and, bundles of real human hair. I love seeing Raja. I love seeing Delta. And I love seeing Manila.
And?
I love seeing Raja. I love seeing Delta. I love seeing Manila. I love seeing Naomi too. Yeah, I love seeing Naomi.
And?
Oh, and the video had like this really clever feel to it as well. And like the design and all like everything that was set up was cute. And there was this bitter individual that was there in the film trying to look pretty, but I just saw an apple that had dropped from a tree that was mad. The others were being plucked and still coming for... Where am I going with this? Oh, yes. I enjoyed seeing Raja. I enjoyed seeing Delta. I enjoyed seeing Manila. And I enjoyed seeing Naomi. It was a great video.
So you're just not going to say the bitch's name.
Who? No, if you speak it, it shall come. So I don't speak it. They're relevant already. Remember, they don't need anybody giving them any kind of plug or tea or shade or be on some episode or season of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Somebody to
that
shade
girl.
Button. I need the shade button.
That girl. Anywho, it was a great video aside from that was in there. So all that was great. I don't Beetlejuice that situation, baby. I've seen scary movies. I know how them girls pop out. And she give me underwater, I'm going to scream to you.
Bloody Mary, all them girls.
I just don't do girls who are attention whores the way she was over the Gia Gunn situation and everything.
That was so confusing.
Why are you even speaking? I couldn't understand
it. Something about cultural appropriation.
Yes, over how her entrance look was. I said, did she watch The Switch? Are we not...
I'm like, you know that Gia speaks the... Okay.
I was so confused. I said, how was that appropriation, girl? She didn't paint her face another color or go into, like, antics and do anything like that or actually dress in, like, a Vita garb or some type of real traditional look.
Appropriation and appreciation mixed up and confused.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Like, Lenny, here's my thing. Would they even call Carmen? After Carmen was the one that was, like, petitioning and boycotting the whole you got she-mail bit.
No, she's not.
And now we got, you already done had hers, which we're all still okay with. We're not
whatever.
Blessed
it doesn't,
with. We're okay with it. But
I
do miss she-mail, but I understand why everybody was upset about it. And I completely get that. Like, Yeah, if you think about it, it could be turned around and any
we
given
don't
time,
need
and it could
that.
be
We don't
like,
need
I'm
that.
gonna do this. So yeah, but it was fun to say that for a while because I just got it as male. You know what I mean? Not the other way. I don't
But
know.
since we're not part of that group of people, we can't say what
Right.
they should and should not be
Right.
offended by.
Right.
So there's that. It's on Drag.
Oh, they have it on Drag Race Thailand? Are y'all gonna go over there and say that's a slur too and combat them? Nope, you're gonna let it go.
Are they really? Why would they do whatever?
See,
that's
it's that type of stuff.
That's their thing.
Well, that's considered a slur and a negative term when you're referring to someone who's trans because they're not a she-male, they're a woman. So you wouldn't say, like walking up to me, lady boy. I'm like, who? I'm a boy. There is no...
there's no
that.
uterus. There's no vaginal canal. There's no breast.
I love how so.
But yeah, it's just a slur, so that's why they chose not to use it.
She Molly.
What? Wait, what?
Right. No, we've kind of moved past it in some ways, like trying to explain the point, and it's like...
why they should use it?
No, why it's not, and we're like,
we
agree with you. We've already gotten that out the way. We said we missed it, but we get why it's not. So, okay.
But yes, the fandom, chill out. It's a show.
Let's talk about what you need to get angry over. Let's talk about that. I need to talk about all these death threats and shit that is being sent to these queens and contestants on a goddamn reality TV show. Where they're all cool with each other afterwards.
If they don't give a damn, why should you? They're all getting paid. Manila's not gonna lose any real money over this. And you can't blame Naomi for trying to make $100,000. What are you talking about? Like, I'm just gonna throw the competition. I'm gonna invest all my time and money into getting these outfits together for this show just to let this other person who happens to be more popular than I am just to win the show. Then what's the point? What is the point? Why am I here? Why am I here?
It's like, so I just thought it was just really confusing to me, like how everybody can go, well, and you know what, I'm gonna have to speak on this because I did this to Trixie last year, so I'm gonna be real about it. I guess this is growth. How can I walk up to someone and go, you don't deserve to have what you have? You don't deserve to be in this position that you're in right now based off of what I've seen of everything around you.
I haven't seen over 85% of what you've had to go through.
Literally, I'm watching an edited version of everything that's going on.
And
yeah.
I can define for sure what is true and what's not.
That's just like me talking about other YouTubers and y'all ask my opinions. Honestly, a lot of them, I don't know them personally, so guess what? What can I say? I've seen some of their videos. I may not subscribe. I may watch a couple. I may subscribe. I may not watch often. It is what it is, but I'm not going to go attack someone because they don't believe in what I believe in and do all that type of stuff here. I'm just not going to go to someone's page. I may speak about celebrities or other people who make me mad in situations and vocalize that, but I'm not in their inboxes or in their page like...
Because for what?
I'm going to let you know I don't like you. Girl, bye. I don't even tag them. It's just let me express my feeling and I move on with it.
I mean...
But...
What is the end goal? You send all the hate to do what?
I'm going to answer that, Sarah, in just a second here. I want to just say this. It's like Manila Luzon leaving sucked ass. That was some bullshit. Real talk, it was. It was garbage. Garbage. But guess what?
That's the game.
And I had to accept it of Naomi because I'm like, well, girl, had that been me.
I would have done the same
had
thing.
That been me.
I would have done... Listen. Let's break this down. Let's get into Naomi's head in this moment. Okay. Manila's first time in the bottom. She's won 3 times. Next week, Latrice's not going to make it to the top because she's already been eliminated and been in the bottom. And I already have an alliance with the 2 other bitches that are going to be in the top, sans Trinity. So if I keep myself in the game... an alliance with both Monique and Monet, and I already know that Latrice is going to be out, I have a higher chance of winning as opposed to keeping the bitch that has won 3 times, fan favorite, has one of the best track records along with Ben de la Creme in history. Like, why would I not eliminate Manila?
Oh my goodness. See, let me go ahead and send this off to the common sense
why
bank
would
here.
I not eliminate
Let
Manila?
me send this off to the common sense bank here. I think that has value. I think it has value.
What do you...
Play a game.
It doesn't make sense for her.
But Latrice had already gone home once before. Okay, but she'll go home the next week.
She'll go home again. She knew that Latrice was going to go home eventually.
Okay, so let's say this. No, I got something for that. Because I think that's great, and you feel that. But hear me on this.
Okay, Candace.
So, if Latrice went home this week, and it was next week's competition. Let's say Manila was in the bottom with then say someone like Monique or somebody else. Who, again, Manila would be bottom 2, and then that would be Monique's bottom 3. Again, you'd be basing it off of, well, she's done better, so keep her. That's not All-Stars. Those are not the rules.
If that
Y'all
was the case, RuPaul would be eliminated.
Those are not the rules of All-Stars. And if you don't like them, this is not the show you need to watch. I'm being very honest with you. And I've gotten to understand that by seeing Shangela Laquifa Watley get fucked over last season. So if y'all want to talk about some robbery, you bring up that one.
That was the one that was burglarized.
I'm not going to sit there and say, Trixie, you didn't deserve nothing. But when you look at when shit went down, and it's like we're going to vote on people and stuff, that was some shit. That was some garbage. If people wanted to put together track records and stuff, what happened there?
Because none of that. Because
none of it.
Y'all try to talk about track record and this, that, and the fourth. But when that shit happened.
So this is All-Stars. All-Stars is not track record. They need to stop this report card crap because it doesn't mean shit until you get to a certain level. And then it goes, bitch, I got to get rid of her because if she's in the top 3 with me, I'm not getting the crown. What am I going to do? Sit there and go, you know what? She deserved it. Fuck that. Get her on. I want that money. Give me this crown. They could be mad if they want to, but I played this game and I won. Alaska won the game because low-key, she got away with some of those lip syncs. I'm going to be real with you.
Cherry bomb. Cherry bomb, if nothing else, cherry bomb.
Oh my god. That
because
is still
Katya,
bothering me. She wore that out. Hello,
anyway,
world. I'm a wild girl. I'm a She gave you rock girl.
With the Forever 21 rhinestone shirt
I
and the
could
Party
talk
City wig.
about that lip sync
but
for hours. Because I thought, oh, she's got this. She's got this. Alaska, you're a winner, babe. The fuck just happened here, bro? And that was Rue's doing. Not the people. That was Rue's doing. See, now I gotta blame Rue for that bullshit.
It was, because I just knew she was about to look at Katya. I just knew.
Shangela and Ben should have been top 2, All-Stars 3.
If we're being 100.
And it would have been Ben could have won. Ben would have won it.
Ben
would have won it.
Ben gave it to Shangela.
She sure did. Ben gave her. Here you go, girl.
I don't want this.
Open doors.
Just know that I was that bitch, and if you want the title, you can have it. But just know that I was that bitch. Just know that I was that bitch.
We all can agree on that. And when she decided to take that, white out and fuck her drag and fuck my world up, which no, she didn't. Ben's doing just fine. And Ben will be just fine. But for Ben to then come out later on and say that she'd be on another All-Star season, I said, girl, you better go sit somewhere and you better have a talk with Jesus. Because you got the wrong apostle up in this motherfucker. And excuse my French Lord for swearing, but I did not like that. You gave up.
You gave, because you didn't want it. You said that you didn't like the All-Star rules. So you want to come back again? I can't say for
you
what.
You basically kind of just peed on all the girls who you were on the show with because you're honestly saying that, oh, well, she needs stronger competition. Well, girl, if she ain't going to be able to make it through a winter season.
Well, if... they need to just go ahead and do it.
Up against Jinx? Up against Jinx? Oh, she wouldn't win. No,
just
ma'am.
Give it to us.
Jinx would get her down.
Because that is something that we just all deserve. We all deserve.
For me, I think she gave up because she was tired of having to send people home and it being Ben's decision. Because then it would have been, well, Ben sent her and her and her and her.
Half the cast.
Yeah, it's like, it was always going to be up to her or Shangela to send someone home. It was Ben and Shangela's race.
It really was.
Bangela.
And, you know, BB was on the tail end, it backed down.
BB was over there being, well, I've already won, so I don't really need this if I don't want it to.
She was there for the coin.
Girl, they saved BB so many times for no reason. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
She was supposed to be the virgin.
Oh, girl.
I'm a virgin.
First of all, I'm still mad at what BB wore for her finale outfit. Miss Thing, what was that?
Taking that wig
that old stocking. Yeah.
I'm bad for that wig reveal. I was like,
girl, those were so much.
You did a reveal to a fade.
Oh,
girl.
thank you.
I did a reveal to a fade.
It was a good old boy cut. I said, look at the back of Bernie Mac's head right there, just giving you all kinds of tease. Bitch, I was done. You could have told me that she was an extra on the wire.
But when she first walked into the workroom, though, she was everything.
Oh, yeah. We were here
she
for
was
it.
everything.
I was like, yes, come on, mother. But, you know, after that. and we thought,
oh,
can't even handle it. But yeah, I just want y'all to like realize I get where the frustration comes from. Don't think we don't. Trust me. We had arguments about this for the last couple of seasons because it was like, what the hell am I watching? But once you just realize this is the format, this is not a regular RuPaul Drag Race season. It's not the best gets to reap the rewards and the losers have to fight to stay in. That's not how this works. It's the losers are now given no kind of anything to prove whatever they need to have. The winners then get to decide if they're worthy to stay. That's crazy, but that is the rule.
That's just how the game is played. And that's what makes it interesting.
But Roxy Andrews did make it clear that she rolled through All-Stars, 2? Friendship makes it clear.
Alyssa should have stayed. Tatiana should have stayed.
It should have been Tatiana, Alyssa, Detox, Katya, and Alaska in that. Let's be very fucking clear. I'm so evil. They both had Fifi's goddamn lipstick, bitch. It should have. There should have been a convenience call, girl. Either one of us have to just choose either one, because if we both get to stay, like they didn't know, but I'm just saying, either way, one of them got to go. That's what I would have done. Before you make your decision, can you just be real with me? Because I'm just gonna pick the opposite of you on purpose, just so we can make this right. Because bitch, let that have happen. But the producers just wanted Fifi gone. Producers just wanted Fifi gone. So it was like, girl, even if it was Roxy, here, give me this. Get her out of here. She's fucking with Alyssa, and that's our favorite.
And I want to see what y'all have to say to Monet next week, because Monet voted to Vit Manila off too, so...
I wonder what Monet's decision will be. Will it be Latrice, or will it be Manila? That's going to be interesting. Matty Jamar, who's your top 4 and winner for winter seasons?
It really depends on what the majority of the challenges are.
Yeah, that's very... Because I'd be basing on favorites right now versus actual criteria, competition, and what's happening. Sewing challenges, you know, there's a lot of them girls gonna run it through. Bianca, Jinx, and the et cetera are about to wear it low. Well,
even... Does Violet sew?
I don't think Violet sews, but she can hot glue something together.
She sure, baby, that Hello Kitty.
Because that Hello Kitty outfit was right.
Woo!
Apparently, Monet picked Manila, too.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what did I got to say then?
All of them did strategy.
I mean, it would only make sense because you know they don't have.
She wanted to have one more. She needed one more week of bodysuits, girl. She said, "I'm gonna get there out." There's a guarantee.
And plus, Manila tried to get rid of her anyway, so.
And she did say that. Like she did try to get rid of me. I was like, well, oh my goodness gracious, this show has really turned people into...
And it shouldn't have to be. It should just be like...
It's great commentary from a lot of y'all, and hell, it brought me and Jamar together to do this show.
But there's a dark side.
The things I've got in my inbox that I have just really... Y'all don't even know half the shit I'd be like, let me filter this out, because this person has me fucked up. Taking me so damn serious. Like, I can't believe you said that about them. Are you joking me? Are you joking me?
Well, how interesting would the show be if we just kissed everybody's ass and everybody was perfect? There's no real opinion.
What would this show be like?
Just last week when we did Trinity, we said, oh, everything is great. Everything is amazing. But then now, y'all didn't say anything else about Trinity. So what do you want?
That's the shit I be saying. I'm like, girl, we be talking about them, but not everybody deserves a full moment of glory and gander from me, because I may not find it fucking sickening, and I'm picky. Very picky. Who is safe?
Trinity.
Oh. Is this still better than All Stars 2, Maddie? Ooh. Someone's bringing me back to some shit I said.
Because I feel like All-Stars... Well, wait, hold on. Let me think about that again. I think the lip syncs are better this time.
Music included.
Because it was basically all Alaska just eliminating everybody through lip syncs and outfits. That 2-for-1 was bullshit.
And no shade, all shade, big shade. There was no Taylor Swift song so far this season. And that's a big deal for me.
That first episode, I was like, ugh.
That's the song. But I was like, oh my god, this cornflake with skim milk having ass. It was Tatiana and Roxy Andrews.
Okay. I was going to say, it was Roxy and
Shake it off, and they both were basically in the same outfit.
It was Roxy
same
wig reveal
again.
again.
Oh yeah, God.
Into
another kitten toss wheel. It was a wig. Nice gowns. Yes!
Beautiful
my God, beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Yeah, I think All-Stars 4 it did kind of outdo All-Stars 2. I think All-Stars 2 was so good because it was the first of this format to where it was like, ooh, this is something
It brought
new.
us back in.
And
we were worried that there was teams. You know, it lacked people of color. I'm gonna be very real on that, just to be honest with you. It was like Tatiana. Coco. Well, we knew she was oops. Let's be real. We knew Coco was going home first. Let's be real.
They tried to put that Coco and Alyssa in the same season, but then they was like, that's so long
I
gone.
saw that coming a mile away. I was like, girl, look at this. Look at her. Shout out Johnny McGovern. Look at her. No, ma'am. I love Coco, but it was like...
She could even do the song that she wanted to do.
Had she done it, we know Fifi
would have been
Fifi would have went home. Let's talk about it right motherfucking now. Because that singing was horrible. Horrible.
Tonight.
That breath your breath modulation says you better work it out.
I'm gonna do it a cappella. I don't need the backtrack.
Oh my God, I did! Oh my goodness. Did you see Meredith Grey putting her background in the time machine? I did.
Oh, I did.
I saw that. I was like, bitch, if I don't turn around and ask for Jesus, yes, I was here for it. Oh, no, but she was fucking horrible, and I couldn't believe that they sent Coco home before. I was like, that would have been the easy choice for me. Who would have been mad?
It was just a shit
Who would have been mad? They would have said, girl, take her toxic ass out of here.
We wouldn't be able to see that future of drag runway.
Oh my God, Adore.
Adore would have shook the whole season up, to be honest, had she stayed.
Yeah, if Adore had stayed, I swear. It'd have been a whole nother game.
Yeah.
A whole nother game. Because the judges it would have been that really rough first time, and then after that, I promise you, I guarantee Adore would not have gotten that harsher critiques later on. They would just do that to her at the jump, and then after that, it would have been like smooth sailing. Adore, poo. No shade to Adore. I'm not saying she's poo. I'm saying poo for her quitting the way she did.
Now she can come back. If she
I'll give Adore time to come back. I'm here for that.
You don't need to. There's really... If you came back, it would just be maybe it would come off braggadocious.
I would feel like spit hit me in the face.
I'd be like, damn, so she could just come back, go and come as she pleases, and just wear us all out.
Is this what this is about? This is what we do here? Okay. Interesting.
All-Stars 3 the worst season of all? No, because All-Stars 1 was still a thing.
All-Stars 1 is the worst.
All-Stars 1 was still a thing.
All-Stars 1 is the worst.
I mean, All-Stars 3 is behind it.
Episode and the Untucked are the only good things to happen from All-Stars 1.
Mimi on first.
Mimi on first, who was number 3rd in the voting. I could not believe. Out of all the queens, I'm like, do not come for my fans, bitch. From what I've seen, you don't have any.
Who was it that said somebody had to go home first?
Yara Sophia over there. Yara Sophia over there. Well, someone had to go home first. I thought, bitch. I said if that wasn't the rudest thing I ever heard. And then Manila Luzon getting worked over by Tammy Brown. I couldn't believe it.
Teleport us to Mars.
I'm acting. It was a sit back. I'm acting. I was like, bring back Brown Flowers. If you're gonna do All Stars and you want to dip into All Stars 1,
Tammy and Nina.
Bring back Tammy, and Nina, and do me a favor and have Angina in the same season. 3 bitches from season 1 in an All-Stars? That would be TV. That's TV. The girls don't know half of them. No, all of them, honestly.
They can't even go and find them if they want to.
Exactly.
They made it harder.
Bring them in. Bring them in, because that would make so much sense. Because honestly, and let's be clear and present with this danger, we've had a lot of season 10 already in my face. I love you, Monet, and I love you, Monique. I do think it needed another season, to be honest.
It's better to at least wait. That should just be a rule for the casting.
Yeah, I wanted to like have a moment to miss, because I was still on my brown cow. I never let it go. I was a fan of Monet's spirit, not her runway. And then they come on the show.
She knew.
So it was like, well, okay, cool. Like, I'm still rooting for my girls. Let's go team go. But
I don't think there's anybody left from season 9 either.
Well, Shea Coulee.
Oh, well, that's a given. That's a given for us.
No, Shea Coulee, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, Shea and Nina.
We need Shea Coulee and Nina Brown. Bonina Brown. Let's go ahead and say it. Put them in All-Stars 5. Yeah. That's the only, nobody from 10.
Nina, Shea, and Trinity.
Nobody from 10. For real. Nobody. I'm so serious.
If y'all put Eureka on an All-Star
if they put
season,
Eureka on there, girl,
we will just.
I'll be Peppermint too. I would say Peppermint as well, because Peppermint's had a serious glow up. So, and she can come in and not give us a very aggressive approach in the trans conversation.
Peppermint gagged y'all that season 9, baby. Y'all just thought she was gonna go home first. Y'all thought she was gonna be.
We thought she was gonna go home 4 times.
She made it all the way to second.
With the Pepto-Bismol 90, honey.
Okay.
That was one of the worst looks ever.
Which
in
one?
Drag Race history. That pink look she wore, that 90s
Oh, that was
look.
supposed to be the Madonna thing, wasn't it?
I guess. I mean,
But that lip, was that when she took out Cynthia? I think that's when she
was
took out
that
Cynthia.
No. She was safe. She didn't even lip sync that episode. She had a dark wig on. It was the Marilyn Monroe one that she took out.
Oh, that was what it was.
Yeah.
It was Marilyn. Okay.
But she wore that awful ass 90 and was safe. Girl, I said the gag of the century.
I remember
and
that.
Who was against her? I mean, who was left on the stage that had to lip sync that day, though? Oh, it was Charlie Hides and Trinity. You show right.
Oh, that was the 90
You show
one.
right.
That was the 90
That
one.
was Charlie
That was
Hides
the 90
and
one.
Trinity. Girl, can you believe that? Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Shout out to Trinity for still giving her all, even though Charlie gave nothing. She was like, I'm going to still get a show.
At least Charlie had on a whole nightgown, negligee type of thing. They should have sent her broken butt on back and just had Peppermint out there lip syncing. Then we may have not got all that, Trinity for so long. Peppermint may have sent her home there. Because all we got, because
she did it. She did it finale.
Listen, Trinity had them shuffle feet where you move your body like this. I want to go.
She would have kept it up and made it funny. Like, the camera would have just been right on her the whole time.
Are you into the cart fad, Maddie? What cart fad? I need an explanation. I'm like, cart fad? What is that? I wouldn't wish that on Mars.
Somebody said teleport Eureka to Mars.
Gravity. Bring back Lanisha. She was robbed. Ooh.
Lanisha has some cute looks. I don't think she really cares to go back.
Yeah. Don't leave me this way.
She was pretty though.
Oh, her and Detox were cutting up. I'll give them that. They both were lip syncing. Even though this to me is
that got very old. Very fast. She pulled it in All Stars. I'm like, come on, girl, come on.
I was like, this is whatever. Trinity K. Bonet, she needs to be back.
It's literally a matter of time.
Mariah Balenciaga,
like.
There's a lot of girls.
We've given you the cast of the girls that need. Nina, Shea,
if they're watching this,
Trinity K. Bonet,
we've given you
Mariah Balenciaga. Like,
there's options. You had who said Dita Ritz? Who said Dita Ritz?
Listen, Dita had that lip sync with the princess, and that just let her have that.
I know she will always have that. It will forever be one of the greatest lip syncs to ever touch down on television. Period. But I'm going to say,
she ate it.
Dita though, in a competition style of polished it.
Not with All Stars.
Like maybe another season again.
I don't see. I mean, but you know what? She could gag us all, but she would have to change my mind.
I'd have to not be on social media for the next 6 months to like really change my mind. Because I've been seeing all these new pictures lately, and I'm like, what happened? What happened?
From now on, Kelly, I want the bacon mantle.
No.
If they want to do like first go home season,
they do need to have a first or two go home. For 1 to 2, yeah, first or second to go home. They should have a season like that.
They'll probably just make pork chop wig.
That dry ass wig, girl. Listen, and they still dry.
Well, Delta can't come back because she's working hair now.
You love to see Fame back to do what?
Fame doesn't want to come. Fame doesn't what?
Talk about her chickens.
Miss Fame doesn't work on.
Miss Fame would be RuPaul because everything would be a promo for all her makeup and skincare, bro.
She's not one for Drag Race.
But I enjoy her presence and her spirit. That sort of those eyes are always so big, and it's like
she's very. She has a resting bitch face, but she's very nice. Miss Fame is very nice.
Didn't you meet her?
I did. I went to her makeup class. She's very nice. Her online persona is
different,
misleading.
Yeah. People say about me. Well, no.
Betty's drunk.
You met Betty when she was drunk?
She was hosting something at Rich's that one night, and then she was just on the mic, wearing it out, having a great time, lit. The princess would be perfect for
you want Kenya Michaels?
Child, Kenya's living her life as a woman.
I think Kenya is married and pregnant.
Kenya is living her life as a woman.
Jaden Dior Fierce?
Jaden can come back if he wants to.
I don't want bodysuits.
Robbie Turner is not doing drag.
Robbie Turner doesn't need to come back. She's a liar.
Robbie Turner ever since that she has not been seen since.
One more time.
She has not been seen since.
Robbie Turner don't need to come back because she's a liar.
She has not been seen
She was
since.
trying to get some kind of like, y'all remember me? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm Mr. B6.
that never works.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm Mr. B6. That's Robbie Turner.
Is it time for... So we don't want any more season 10. Like, no more Miss Cracker?
Sorry, Rick and Morty joke. That's why I'm having a laugh, because I was like, look at me. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm Mr. Lee. Who watches Rick and Morty? Nobody? Oh, my God. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Well, Mayhem, Miss Cracker.
Miss Cracker can come back, but I don't know about right now.
Asia, they'll probably bring back eventually.
I'm sure Asia's coming back.
They're not going to bring this back.
Look at me, I'm Mr. B6. Oh, it's in my head now.
I don't think there's anybody else.
Can do. Yes! Thunder Goddess! Oh my goodness. Look at me, I'm Mr. B6. Mr. B6, can you help me with my game? Can do! Yeah. I gotta show you the episode. It's so funny. They couldn't teach Jerry how to do his golf swing, so they kept making new Mr. B6, because if they can't finish the job, they cannot die. They only live to help you, like, improve something. But they can help you with everything. But Jerry is so incompetent and just terrible that they couldn't do anything. So, bitch, there was like 50 of them in the house talking about, look at me, look at me. Every time they pop up, I'm Mr. B6. I've been here longer than all of you. We can't handle this anymore. We have to kill Jerry. Oh, great episode. Sorry. Oh, God. I love that show.
I never knew what to think about
Rick and Morty is so fucking good.
It's like something I see in passing.
It's very intelligent and hilarious and kind of that dry humor, and it plays off of the I'm smarter than you want to be kind of card. But you totally get it because there's very affirming moments where reality does strike in, even in a very crazy situation like that. So yeah,
I just saw somebody said bring back Honey Mahogany. You tried it.
I'm Pickle Rick.
You tried me.
Honey Mahogany for why?
What?
We just saw Honey Mahogany on the stage, like,
we
Friday.
Really did.
We RuPaul was Honey Mahogany.
From the neck down.
Caftan City, I'm wearing sheets now. Catch this diamond on my forehead. This wig is a helmet. Detach, reattach on.
I mean, shout out to her trying to do something different.
But it was a Lego block moment.
Kimchi is not doing All-Stars. That's why she did the Christmas special and not All-Stars.
Me too, Kate. Yeah.
She's not doing it.
I would be here for Kimchi coming back.
I mean, we would, but she's just
she literally
like,
was a present box.
Don't want to do it.
Okay.
She just said, I don't want to do it.
The Pickle Rick episode was incredible. when Susan Sarandon, and shout out to Susan Sarandon for being on an episode of Rick and Morty and reading the fuck out of Rick. Oh my God. My gay senses were tingling. I was so happy. Pearl. Oh, Mark.
That's shade.
That was fun. You're funny, Mark. Pearl. You need to stop. Who needs that? No, thank you. I don't want to go through that. It's everybody else's fault but mine shit again. I can't do it. I can't. Don't be mad I'm beautiful. I can't do that again. Not another season of that. I can't. Wacky waving inflatable arm too. Yeah.
What's Family Guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let me see here. After the Hey Queen thing, hell no, right? Anjana didn't want to do All Stars at first.
And then she sighed.
Nina is also not going to do All Stars 5. She said that,
Which Nina?
That, probably Brown.
She was talking about she don't feel like she would be ready because of all the, which is fair. Which is fair. And that's why Shay didn't want to do it. She's like, if I want to go, I want to go when I feel ready.
If Nina returns, it needs to be on after I've practiced for an entire year, doing my face super quick.
Because that was some points lost for
and then take minor sewing. Not, we don't need you to be Balenciaga, child, or do something Yves Saint Laurent like, but you just need to be, shit. You have to have some kind of stitching and like drapery ability available, and then you can just work it out from there. But yeah, if those things are together, I don't see her having an issue. Oh, and the confidence thing too. The self-sabotage, that all has to stop.
Baby.
Because they're going to come for her and they're going to try it. You know how they do.
That's what Ross did. He's like, look, I thought that she could win. Ross Matthews thought that you could win based off of how you started. But then you just went on that slow decline. And it's just like, oh, girl. It's so frustrating to see people who are so talented and don't know it. Personality check. I feel like that comes after, like, you've seen yourself on TV. You've gone through the process at least once, and you're kind of used to it.
They all read RuPaul. They still get invited. I'm Mr. Music. Look at me. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Wonder Mom. Yeah, they all read her. I'm starting to think that RuPaul don't even care about that no more. It's like, oh well,
not really. As long as it makes her laugh, I think she's fine.
Yeah. So let's see here. Anything you want to add on to this? Because you need to start.
Yeah. I'm just looking. I was like, yeah, I'm gone a few minutes over.
Well, Jamar is going to be bouncing out of here because he needs to get ready, so you'll probably be hearing him in the background here. But do please thank you, Jamar, for being here. I'll be here with you for another 30 minutes because we got more to talk about.
Celebrity Big Brother.
Yes, and we also have hot topics. Please donate to the channel if you can. Support your hosts with the mostest. That'd be me, Matty Rants Jamar84. PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Cash App as well. $ Matty Rants. Also, Rufus is in need of 3 surgeries. This poor thing down here, he is sleeping.
We're almost there, baby. We're almost there.
We're what, 850
away
from the markers, so we're almost there for his surgery.
Y'all raised over $1,600. Shout out to y'all.
In like a week.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah. So, brava.
Slayed me.
And brava for those of you who are not just supporting the channel. For those who donate, I thank you so much but y'all who are here. Thank you for showing up and being here in the live. Jamar, thanks for being here. Tap, you may leave. And now I shall center stage myself. All right, now the video is going to pop up to the right. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have that budget. We don't have that budget. All right, you watching Nia's recap. She actually funny. You know what? After everything that happened, after all the drama, after all the gag and the goopery, and everyone was like, Matty, what was the issue? And da-da-da-da-da, and, you know, all that mess, I can say that I'm over it officially. And, yes, I do watch some of them. I don't watch all of them, but I watch some of them when I have a chance. And I ever, you know, just see it as I'm scrolling down my list. I do start to watch a lot more of the recappers on YouTube. I'm not looking to compare and contrast. I'm just looking to see what their thoughts are on, you know, what we talk about, and sort of just go, oh, okay, well, they thought the same, or, oh, no, they were completely different than me, you know, whatever. But yeah, so It is what it is. But no, Drag Race is great. Remember, we're going to get that big Bad Girls Club shit together. So please and thank you. Get ready for that. That's going to be like a new Sunday thing we're going to start doing probably in the next 2 weeks, I want to say. I'm going to get, me and Jamar are going to start with, I think, season 4 or season 5 of Bad Girls Club. I'm going to put up a poll for y'all here on YouTube soon to ask you which season should we start with, 4 or 5, and you will decide. And then we're going to go ahead and rewatch it again and then come back and give you a extra long video talking about Bad Girls Club and that particular season, and we'll start to make that a habit with you guys. So thank you so much. And thank you, Leslie Smith, for your donate, that $9.99. I appreciate it, baby. Remember, y'all can donate to PayPal and the Cash App because YouTube holds this money until, like, the middle of the month. And then they take 30% of it, which sucks. So, but thank you. This is still helpful, and I appreciate it. And I love you so much for that, Leslie. But if y'all want to donate, the paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App, $Matty Rants, those all work great. So thank you so much. When is Pose coming back? Pose will be back this summer. So I wouldn't expect it now. You may be getting a trailer or some kind of something maybe towards the end of spring, but it's going to be towards late summer, going into fall, because it's not a season that necessarily is the summer, but it capitalizes on the end or the beginning for you. Daimir Wheeling, I love you too. Thank you back, baby blue. Let's see here. They're still fighting. The bad girls are still fighting. It's like, child, they hold them names strong, baby. But yes, let's talk about, I don't know where to. I use the CBS app in order to watch the Celebrity Big Brother, and I use that to watch the live feeds too. Now, let me go ahead and break down what happened with the Celebrity Big Brother tease. Y'all are all aware that Tamar's low-key kind of crazy in the house, but now it's starting to show that others are crazy as well. Tom Green is head of household, but he wants to backdoor and get Ricky out. I like Ricky. There ain't no, what's wrong with Ricky? I'm not understanding that. Let's see here. When is Tamar not crazy? Child, I don't understand my baby girl. Lola, oh my God. No, HBI is Ricky HBIC. I do want Bad Girls Club to come back on television. I think it's, while it's crazy that it's a violent show, I think it was still great TV. Is Celebrity Big Brother worth a watch? I think it is, Jordan. I think this, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jordan, I'm just making sure. I thought I was about to say something wrong. I think it's a good season. It's a lot of drama going on right now, but it's good TV. Lolo Jones is, girl, that Miss Thing is 5 seconds away from popping off every fucking minute. She went off on Kato, and Kato was kind of like rude too, but she went off on him and Tom, and I just didn't understand that. Tom was head of household. He wants to backdoor Ricky. Tom is very paranoid now, and it's showing, and it's making everything kind of like not good for Tom. And I'm not liking Tom in this crazy state. I need him to pull it back together. Basically, Natalie won the veto. Natalie told Tom that they were going to follow through. She didn't follow through because she knew they were going to backdoor and get Ricky up there. They ended up sending Joey home. Joey, Jonathan, and Ryan Lochte, for those of you who watch my lives when we post them, I said I wanted those 3 to go. I said I do not like them. They get on my nerves. And sure enough, boom, 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 all 3 have gone. I don't know what's going to happen next in the household. This is going to be very interesting. Tamar has the, what was it, the popular vote or the publicist vote. So if, at any time, if they put her up, she's going to use that shit and take herself off the block. They should have put Tamar up first. That would have been smart. But of course, emotions were high, and they're just trying to, you know, I guess, we'll see who's got it here. Hey, Orphic, and hey, everybody who's just joined the room. Sorry for just talking here. I'm just trying to get this out. But yeah, I'm a fan of, I like Ricky. I like Tamar, even though she's crazy. I'm so here for it. Candy's like low-key, but no spoilers in this discussion, right? About what? About Celebrity Big Brother? Because no, this is what we do with Celebrity Big Brother. When I go live, we have that conversation about the episode. In the description, it says that. Are you referring to? Yeah, we're talking. What do you mean? Yeah, this is what that is. This isn't the. We've watched the episode and now we're talking about it moment. This isn't the we're talking about what may happen thing. This is the episode that happened Saturday. So we're discussing that right now. Did I not make that clear in the description? I'm sorry if you're being spoiled. You may want to back out, baby, but I low-key just told you what happened. Well, there's stuff that hasn't aired yet. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the stuff that happened on the live feed. No. I haven't even watched the live feeds for today, so I have no idea what's going on as far as what happened, but I just watched the episode that happened yesterday. Either way, Joey's gone. I'm happy. I don't care who wins at this point in time. I don't want Kato to win. I don't want Tom to win anymore. And I did want Tom to win, but Tom's acting weird. I don't want Lolo to win, and I don't want... Yeah, those are my three I don't want to win. Them three, anybody... Oh, and Dina. Dina is literally just there. No one's voting for her because she's no kind of threat. This is ridiculous. Like, why is she here? There's no competition. I don't understand that. A lot has changed overnight. Child. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be watching the video so I can see what's going on here. But Dina's sailing, I don't really appreciate it. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, I don't like Lolo. Lolo is really obnoxious. Am I wrong for thinking that? I'm like, something about her is off-putting. It's very off-putting. But just the way she responds to people sometimes, it's like I'm here and I'm there for her, and then all of a sudden she makes this left turn, and I'm like, girl, where are we going? And it's just too much. I don't know. Not too big of a fan. But yeah, Celebrity Big Brother, remember... I believe, is there an episode happening? No, it's the Super Bowl. Definitely not tonight. So I think Monday is the next episode for Celebrity Big Brother 2. Remember, the following day, Tuesday afternoon, we talk about Monday night's episode. So, yeah. So if y'all want to talk about it and join me, I go live from 2 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Mondays, Wednesdays, and pretty much all the days that, all the opposite days when Big Brother is on after the episode airs, and you can join me. And we do set up the notifications, so that way if you want to jump in on that live, you can. But yes, thank you so much for listening to my Celebrity Big Brother rant. I'm here for anything else at this point in time. You now have the floor with me, Matty Rants. We got 25 more minutes to go here, everybody. Well, it's gonna be, well, what you mean, like 3? I gotta see Orphic. I kind of plan that around, like, stuff I have going on over here that I'm trying to do, but we can see about that. Hey, Rabbi, thank you. I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody who's still in the room here. Which queen will be RuPaul's successor? None of them. Get into Deadly Class. Is that an anime, or is that a, like... Is it anime? Is it a Korean drama? Is it, like, what is it? You gotta let me know. Have you ever been into, lately? Okay, so let me tell you something. Lately for anime, like Boruto, I'm not a fan of Boruto. It's so boring. Asterix War is one of my favorite fucking animes. They stopped making it, and they canceled it. And I found that out just the other day, and it really pissed me off. So the only one that I watch is, like, My Hero right now, and then old ones I used to watch from, like, back in the gap. But now it's like, I don't know. Deadly Class is a comic book turned live action show. Ooh, okay. It's on Sci-Fi. It's oh, Sci-Fi? Okay. That's a -3 points for Gryffindor there, but I'll take a look. Sci-Fi has ruined my feelings towards acting. Not movies, but acting. Maddie, you have to check out the new trailers for the Scary Stories movie. I saw the poster for that. I'm very interested in it. I like a good spook. I have yet to go out to the movies since I've been here. I have yet to go out to the club since I've been in LA. I've been so busy trying to work on, like, this shit for YouTube and getting this merchandise out before DragCon and doing everything else. It's like, I've literally just been sequestered to traveling everywhere but not going into certain places, but just seeing people and meeting people. Have you watched Russian Doll? I have not, but I plan to. I'll tell you what I did watch on Netflix. Have any of you seen that movie yet where it's like Abducted in Plain Sight? Have you seen that movie? Honey, Let me turn this. This is really killing me. I can see that. Oh, thank you. What? Was that not fucking crazy? Was that not crazy? I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna give it away. But her parents, oh my goodness, honey, they should have been a girl cow. Why have they not been arrested now? Like, if y'all gonna get on R. Kelly, girl, like that, let's talk about them people. Chrissy, I think I'm going to do a review for it. I think I am, because when I watched it, you know, I kind of was like bored in certain moments, and I was like, oh, okay, my God, my God, my God, because just how the narrative was going with the, I guess the direction that they were going with the interviews was what was bothering me a little bit, and I didn't get clarification on a couple of things, and I felt like some of it was a little too choppy and dry in between, but what I did care for was the juice. The juice, honey, the juice. Do y'all want me to talk about it right now, or do you want me to wait on it? Because I like, low-key want to talk about it right now. Like, I really want to talk about it. Bitch. That mother, girl, she wasn't shit. Oh, and the daddy ain't shit either. Both of them ain't shit. Ain't shit, ain't shit. Ain't shit. First of all, you're telling me, girl, you're telling me, Matty Rants, that you allowed your neighbor to get into the bed with your fucking 13-year-old daughter and sit there and let that man caress and whoop and whop her because you were in an actual affair because you and your husband weren't fucking with each other, right? Girl, that was crazy. So she's messing with the neighbor who is supposed to be married. Girl, like, get into that first. Then he manipulates her to actually allow him to, like, get closer to the daughter. But he had his he even said it on tape. He had his tape. Ooh, girl, listen. Ooh, I'm getting hot just talking about it. So then the dad, oh my God, the dad. Oh, please, I can't handle it. The dad, oh my God. Okay, so the dad, I couldn't get over this. When that man spoke about giving him a hand job, this thing, I was gaggled. I screamed so loud. I said, so wait a minute. He was like in the car with you, right? And then you were like, oh, well, I'm really horny. It's been really wild and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, huh? And the guy was like, well, you know, you gotta help me get it off or whatever. He put his head on that dick. I said, girl, stop it. You helped him nut? And he said it was the worst decision I ever made. But let me tell you something. Oh, the Fry Festival. I haven't seen that one yet. I think this is what I'll do, y'all. Okay, I'll make a promise. Let's say, because Monday is that, you know what? I'm going to try that Monday. Monday, I'm going to try to get a video posted for this Abducted in Plain Sight and then the Fry Festival thing. The one where the people went on vacation and it was really nothing. I'm going to put together a Netflix review twofer. I'll do that. But let's get back to this. So basically, the name, this is, let me just break it down because I kind of just went into the crazy part for me. So this guy is a pedophile, but this wasn't around the time when pedophiles were not labeled as pedophiles. He was just some man who had an unattractive or had an unnatural attraction to like young girls or young children, I should really just say, just keep it clear. And so he got arrested prior to all that happening for messing with a young child, only went to jail for a year and got out. Like, no record, no pedophile, anything, you know, no stranger danger, none of that. Because, again, this is around the time when that shit wasn't available. Like, that wasn't a label. This is a movie on Netflix called Abducted in Plain Sight. So then he starts preying on people in the neighborhood. Apparently, he had, like, he had those relationships with younger girls with people around the neighborhood. He had, like, six families he was doing that with, okay? But this is what he did. It is called it, Rabbi, but at the time, like, way back in the day, no one had a name for that. And so they didn't have anything for child molesters. It was just kind of like, well, that seems unnatural. There must be something psychotic, you know, psychologically wrong with him. And they didn't, you know, Right, they didn't notice a pattern. So it was like nobody did anything. It was just like, oh, it was a mistake. Like, that's how they were treating it. Like, what? So he gets to this one family. I forget what he calls the girl. I think it's Dolly is her nickname, is what he called her or whatever. He abducts her the first time by saying to the mother, after he already established a relationship with her and the father, because he's fucking with both of them now, trying to get to the daughter. This is a true story. True story. True story, girl. Then this motherfucker has to, excuse me for all the swearing, it's just, this was so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. He gets the girl in the car, goes to the house and says, hey, Marianne, I think that's the mom's name. Hey, Marianne, I want to go on a boat trip and I want to take, what's her name with me. Is that okay? And the mom is like, well, sure. You can take my 13-year-old daughter. You, a 40-something-year-old man. It's a true story. You can take my 13-year-old daughter. Jan, thank you, Cal. You can take Jan in your car and drive her to some lake that's far away. Jan gets in the car. The man gives her a pill and says, take this to help your headaches. It'll help your headaches. It was a sleeping pill. She was missing, I think it was 32 days? 32 days. She woke up tied up to, like, I guess they were in like an RV or something. She was tied up to something and he had a tape player playing some shit like she was just abducted by aliens. In that they had to have sex in order for the human race to survive, and that if she told anybody, they would go get her sister because she was the youngest one next. So if they killed girl, woo, if she tells someone, they're gonna go get her sister who's next because she's the youngest one after her. Then her mom's gonna die. Then her dad's gonna die. Then she will then die, and they'll just take her sister if she tells anybody. Jan, the woman who was molested at 13 and was abducted 2 times, because that's the first time. Y'all are not ready for the second time. Oh, bitch. The second time's even worse. He basically molested her. She said probably over 200 times that man had sex with her. 13-year-old, 40-year-old man. Twice. Here's what happened the second time. The second time was crazy. The second time she was, like, when she came back or whatever, you know, she was like, I guess there, and she was just the same person. But when it came to the next time, that man came and found her, was communicating with her, and ended up sneaking her out of her house. Enrolled her in school. Girl, Jocelyn, say it again, bitch. Enrolled her in school. Said he was from the CIA, and that they were on the run, and that he needed to put her in there because it was important. It drove me nuts. Yes, multiple times. So then check this out. She's missing for 100+ days. She's in a school. She has no contact with her parents. She has another name. So she calls her parents one time, and her sister picks up the phone, and she's like, I just want to say I love y'all and I miss you, and da-da-da-da. It's like, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? She wouldn't tell them where she was at because she believed that if she said anything, her sister was going to die, her dad was going to die, this and that, all that type of stuff. Craziness, right? So finally, the mother calls the brother of the guy who abducted the daughter because they all know each other in the neighborhood. Yeah, I think this wasn't the 80s. No, maybe the 70s. No. This was like the 60s. This ain't the 80s. Definitely not the 80s. This is like the 60s. No, this was the 50s, right? Y'all, am I right? It's the 50s. It was 50. It was the 70s? 73? Was it 1973? Okay, I think it was 1973 when this was happening, specifically. Thank you. Yes, thank you, everybody. Yeah, 70s. Okay. I didn't memorize them, Cal. I didn't memorize them, Cal. I'm just reiterating the shit I saw last night when I had smoked me good 2 Blue Dream blunts and was like, bitch, I can't believe it. You're fine, though, baby. I appreciate you for being on top of it, though. Thank you. They called the brother. The brother was like, yeah, I knew he was a pedophile. No, that was the scariest part of it all. And it reminded me of R. Kelly's brother when he was talking about him and, you know, how, oh, we all knew and he liked this and there's nothing wrong with that. His brother was fucking here for it. Yeah, we knew he was a little chicked in the head and he liked little girls. He always had some kind of fascination. He knew that shit. Yeah, he was messing with his sister. It's so fucking gross. I was like, oh my God. He basically gave away where the man was at and found out where the girl was and all this type of stuff, and they ended up getting her. I think the first time, didn't he try to marry her in Mexico? Yeah, I'm sorry. The first time they abducted her, he married her in Mexico. They got married in Mexico. So then when she got back there before the second time she was abducted, it was like, why do you want to marry her? Because she loves me and this, that, and the other. Oh yeah, I forgot about that whole part. Yep. Married her in Mexico. Then try to get permission. That's how the phone call happened. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Cal, thank you. Then try to get permission from her via the phone. Called the mother and was like, can you give permission for me to marry your 13-year-old daughter? Like, what is happening here? What is happening? What's happening? But here's the mom. Well, do you love her? This is a actual taped, recorded phone call. Do you love her? Does she love you? Does she want to marry you? What? What? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So, let's just wrap this all up. I think, she basically, after they got caught and everything, and they were in a Mexican prison, let me tell you what the fuck happened. This nasty pedophile gave his gold ring to the guard to bring her in front of him and tell her to say, you can't say anything. You can't tell nobody nothing. You can't do nothing like that. If you say that, they're going to kill you. They're going to kill your sister, kill your mother. Anything that you do is going to happen, is going to kill your entire family. Like, basically put the fear in her to lie after they were then caught after that and make it seem like she was willing to do all of that. Only got 1 year in jail, girl. I was done. I was so done. He got away with impersonating a CIA operative. He got away with kidnapping. He got away with so much. It was insane. She is still alive. So this is the crazy part. So here, let's really get to it. Let's really get to the tea. This is the gag. So years later, Jan finally has come to grips with what happened to her, and she's finally told her mom what the tea is. And her mom is like now explaining to her what happened on her end. And her mother and the daughter now come to a realization of what was really going on. They then make a book. They then write a book. Her mother wrote the book and Jan was telling the stories. And she was telling her account of that man that was getting her together, right? The show is JoJo. The show is called Abducted in Plain Sight. Abducted in Plain Sight. So they have a book out now, right? Check this out. The man who they're talking about now is showing up to their book signings, calling them liars, you know, trying to sue the girl, do all that type of stuff. It ended up becoming the biggest thing ever that it brought them back into court, brought them back to jail, brought him in court for the same situation again because they reopened it up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So here's the giggle. And for those of you who watch this, I don't know if you felt as much vindication as I felt in that part when she read the fuck out of him in that courtroom. What I'd like for you to do is apologize. What I'd like for you to do is go to jail and serve your time. Woo! Honey. Deep. So he was found guilty and he was going to go to jail. The next day, kills himself. The next day, killed himself. He didn't want to face his punishment for his crimes. Oh, Cal, when the dad was talking about jacking him off, oh my God, that blew my mind. I was like, wow. Yeah, killed himself. Tortured all those girls, all those young women and young ladies and young girls who were not even adults yet. Tortured them, fucked their minds up. And the moment you get caught up in your bullshit, you want to kill yourself? I said, a true coward. A true coward. And had a history, Kelly. They came to find out that man had got arrested many times before for doing the same thing. Never did as much time as you thought he would do. Nope, nothing put on the record of him doing stuff like that. The show is called Abducted in Plain Sight. Somebody write it in the in the comments for me, please, because we got to help our girl JoJo out. Yes, Abducted in Plain Sight. Oh! When they got to his trailer and they found pictures of her, like blown up poster-sized pictures of her all over his trailer. It's a true story, it's a documentary, and it's on Netflix. It's a true story, it's a documentary, it's on Netflix. Be prepared. That's all I gotta say. Be prepared. You need to listen and you need to pay attention, because it's like they started off by just describing certain things that would just make you feel uncomfortable already just thinking about stuff. But then you get into the story and you're like, oh my God, that man was playing them. And like getting in their heads. And how could these people be so weak? And it was just, oh, great movie. Highly recommend it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Darnell, you're gonna be shook. Thank you, Orphic. I do remember that. I'm sorry I didn't get to respond to that. Carmen Sandiego. I haven't seen it yet. I saw the clip box for it, but I didn't. I haven't like sat and watched it just yet. You know, I'm kind of picky with cartoons, and I didn't like the art style of just the promo that it gave me. So I'm debating on that right now. Excuse me. It's not a cartoon. Well, what is it? It's like a live action thing? Because, you know, that was like the old Carmen Sandiego was a mix of live action and cartoon. So if they do the old kind of style, I'd be cool with it. Did you watch the new She-Ra? I did. I watched the whole first season of it. I was impressed. I enjoyed the inclusivity of it all when it came to the boy princess, if he was a boy princess or not, and how he was with the girls. And, you know, the girls all looked different, acted different, different colors, shapes, sizes, all of that. I was here for it. I liked it. It was cute. It wasn't She-Ra from back in the day, but it was cute. Charmed, that's a no. I was never a Charmed fan. Don't hate me. I just was never there for it. I really wasn't. I was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. I was, I like Final Space. That's a good one. At first, I was like, eh. But then I fell in love with Final Space because I watch American Dad on Mondays on TBS too. Yeah, so Buffy, Angel, what was the other one that was a spinoff? I was a fan of them, but I wasn't a fan of, yeah. I wasn't a fan of Charm. I'm not, I'm sorry. I didn't get it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I was way more Buffy, way more Dark Angel. I have seen Big Mouth. Big Mouth is a really good show. I'm ready for the next season already. It's so funny. I wish they would do more episodes versus 10. I'm like, fuck, that's 30 minutes of 10 episodes? No, I need more. Thoughts on Buffy reboot with original cast? No. Why? How? Who? Did they all do some stem cell research and everybody's joints and everything is good to go? No. It's gonna be a lot of horrible fake karate acting. No, ma'am. They don't need to bring it back. If they're gonna do it, bring back a new cast and don't make them all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I hate when Hollywood cast everybody to look like damn chipmunks. Please no. I don't. I want some edge. I want some variety. I want a little different. Yeah, Buffy shouldn't be touched. Sarah Michelle Gellar took that role. If you saw the original movie, then you're my age. If you saw the original Buffy movie, you're my age. But if you saw the TV show, then you were with me watching TV. But yeah. I don't want to see, yeah. The movie was great. Oh my God, I was such a fan of the movie. Such a fan of the movie. I used to watch it over and over again. I would make my mom rent it for me at Blockbuster. You know, when there was a Blockbuster and Hollywood Video still had like actual revenue. Yeah, so loved it. Loved it, love it, love it. You like any Chris Lilly shows? I don't. Name a couple of shows that I may possibly know. Yep, Christy Swanson and Luke Perry. That was my time. That's when I was growing up. I think that movie came out in 92, 93, so I was like, what, 7, 6? And I remember the trailer for it and everything. And my parents were like, we're not letting him see this movie. It's so bad. But I went to the movie theaters with my mom and saw it. Yeah, I went to the movie theater with my mom. I was really little. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I love her. And that's when I fell in love with badass female characters and heroines. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was definitely that. Yeah, we did talk about Drag Race for like the first 45, actually 50 minutes of this video. So sorry you just missed that conversation. We talked a lot about it, Chuddy. We went into a couple of things. Oh my goodness gracious. So this morning, I woke up with the worst heartburn I've ever experienced. And I don't ever get heartburn. Is the Super Bowl on now? Wait, am I preventing y'all from something? Okay, I think the Super Bowl starts in 9 minutes. And I don't want to stop anybody from watching that if you are watching it. So I will definitely wrap this up very soon. And I know one thing too. I'm going to probably have to walk to the store or something. If y'all sent me something via Cash App or PayPal, I'll definitely be walking to the store to get me something to eat so I can watch these. Well, I'm not, well, here, okay, I'll be real with you. I'm not watching the Super Bowl, one, for that, two, because, I'm not watching because of what was I about to say? Thank you, Minnie Queen. You know, I played football in high school and middle school and junior high. I didn't play because I wanted to. I played because I was forced to. So me and football don't have a very good relationship. Every other sport I played, I lived and breathed for. But football, I mean, the amount, so many times I got made fun of, so many times I was targeted on the field and people would just like attack or hit me on purpose. Not because I was holding the ball. Like, I would be on the opposite side of the field and people would like target me. I hated football. I was good at it though. And that's kind of where my track and field came from because I had my speed built up. So I would say that football did teach me some things that I will never be able to, you know, let go. And I'll be thankful for it, but there's a lot of bad memories for me in football. So if I watch football, it's like with friends and family type of atmosphere. If it's like a gathering of people, then I'm like, yeah, I'm there for the fellowship to be with my family and enjoy the game. But other than that, I'll play flag football and I'll wear you out. I'll wear you out. But yeah, it's hard for me to watch because I always have these triggerable moments with certain things I went through growing up where I'm just like, I can't do this. Yeah, a lot of you guys who are on my feed, shout out to all my Across the Seas family there, my rant pack over there in Europe, Australia, Asia, I can't say Antarctica because someone's told me yet, Canada, everywhere y'all are at, Africa. I have heard a lot from you guys everywhere across this globe. I have people, so I love you guys. I really, really do. I think it's amazing. St. Lucia, come on, Island Love. Yes, come on for the Island Love. I appreciate it. I think that's amazing that I'm able to reach out to you guys all across the world. I think that's awesome. So you're probably like, American football, Donald Trump, -5,000. Soccer in the UK is called football, and I hate it. I only watch the fit guys warm up. Well, okay, so American football is I should start saying that, right? I should be way more cognizant that I have people from different countries in my room, and I need to make sure that I say things correctly. I apologize. American football, right? Okay, because y'all's football is soccer, and we call it soccer. I don't know why. I really haven't looked that far into it, but yeah, so I have a love for Canada, and I've always wanted to go to Canada. I haven't been yet. Somebody who I used to date went there, and he got me that t-shirt, and he asked me which one I wanted, and I thought that was a really great t-shirt. But I've been dying to go to Canada. I would love to go. I want to experience, like, I don't even know, that's just me and traveling. Just take me somewhere and let me just absorb into wherever it is. And that's how it is for me. Whatever city, whatever state, whatever country, if I get there, I just want to be like a local. I don't want to be a tourist. I want to be a local. Take me where you go. Is it safe? That question first. But take me where you go. Let's do things that you do. Don't have me up here in the hotel looking crazy. No. I want to see your family. I want to see where you go out to eat, what you do at night, what's to do, what's the things. Tell me about the berries and jam. Come on. Comes for the official name Association Football. School. So it's very lovely that you wore that CN Tower. Isn't far from house. Oh, I'm glad I can, like, bring that to you. I have a lot of love for everybody from every nation. Like, we all bring something to this world, and for me to be, you know, against anybody for anything that doesn't make any sense to be against them for, then I'm not even gonna go there. So yeah, but that's awesome. Cool beans. So yeah, but I guess the game's gonna start in 4 minutes here. So what should we do? Jamar, you're about to leave, aren't you? I hear you clicking and clacking. You want to say bye to everybody one more time? Cause I'm about to end this bitch.
That was over. Bye y'all. Thanks for coming.
He's going on a date. He's going on a date. Say it. No, I'm just kidding. He's like, I will not lie to the people. Rufus is down here by my feet, currently asleep. I'm not picking him up because you know what that looks like. He's going to be like, ugh. Roof. No, he's out. I said roof and he didn't even move.
Roof.
Oh, he used to that voice. Come here, Rufus. Where is this blanket? Where's the blood protector? Come here, blanket. Oh, look at you, my roofing room. Roofing room. Oh, I hate when he does.
He's just like, I am dead.
Oh. It's Rufus. Oh.
Oh, man.
Old man Gracie ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be. That's a Simpsons reference. Old man Rufus. Mm-hmm. That's what I call him. Old man Rufus. I said his name give you 1943. He's from the South.
Raven, I've spoiled him to death. He ain't no good when you get in somebody's lap.
So you guys, we're wrapping this up right now. Again, if you want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. That's paypal.me/Matty Rants, as well as Cash App $Matty Rants. Also, remember this guy right here, this little Stinky Pete, Stinky. Oh, Stinky Pete. He needs 3 surgeries, and we're having a GoFundMe page that is listed in the description as well. That, you know, we're almost there. We need about $850 plus more. I'm not sure where it's at right now, but once we get that done, he'll have his ear canal removed, this horrible thing on the back of his rear end that needs to be taken out, and he will get neutered because his testosterone levels are extremely high.
I am not going on a...
I have started a rumor. I have started a rumor. No, he's going to some work party. He's going to a work Super Bowl party.
I wish I was going to
go get that free play, baby. Bring some back to the house. A little bean dip, a little chippy poo, a little chicken wheat.
I'll be glad.
I can't.
I hate you all.
Bye. Say bye to Daddy. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Daddy. Bye. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, y'all. So we're almost here at the 1 hour and 30-minute marker. Anything else that anyone would like to say before we leave for today? Let's see here. Get RDR 2. What's that? Oh, Resident Evil? Is that what you're referring to? He's going on a date. He ain't fooling anybody. No, he ain't going on a date, y'all. It's work. Did you have the P.O. box for people to send you things to, Matty Rants? No, I was supposed to get it, and then I had to take that money for my P.O. box and pay, like, 3 different things, and it kind of fucked me up. So once I see if I have the funds back in there again for the P.O. box, it's not that much for 3 months. I just need, like, I don't know, 45, 50 bucks. And they want a deposit, too. I was like, for a box, sis? Yeah. So that's if I got a 5 by, I think it's a 5 by 8. But I don't know what kind of box to get because I don't know what y'all are going to send. And they said that if you get a P.O. box that's small and they send you big stuff, they'll still hold it at the office for a certain amount of time. I don't know. I'm going to get it done. I know I said I was definitely supposed to get it done, but when Bank of America and the whole situation happened with we're going to take this out, I said, oh, okay, cool. Can I go to my other bank? Oh, y'all got me for the other 2. Okay, sweet, great. Wait, I made custom jewelry out of dead foxes and dog bones. I'd like to send you some pieces if you'd be interested. That sounds very interesting. Did I touch your... Ew! You have to tell me when your balls are... Ew! Put this up here. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I knew that wasn't no foot. You're nasty. Oh! Go wash my hands. Stop. I know. I'm sorry. I'm playing with you. I'm sorry. I would be interested. I'll get that P.O. box together, and I'll make sure I'll have that done. I apologize, y'all. Last week was weird for me. It honestly was. I actually had a really rough morning this morning, but I'm good now. So I'll get it back together. I apologize. No, I would like to, I want to see what they have. If they made something that they're interested in and want to share with me, then I want to see it too. So if any of y'all have anything like that, I want to see it. I'm not going to deny anybody that. If that's what you love to do and that's what you have, share it. I'm here for it. Okay? That's what I'm here for. Okay? Russian Doll and Deadly Class. Okay, I got those memorized. 21 Savage being detained by ICE. How? For what? I don't understand. Do you understand? I understand. Okay, I'm gonna let you down. Oh. Okay. One last time. If you want to donate to the channel and help out your host, that's paypal.me/Matty Rants. Cash App $Matty Rants. The GoFundMe for Rufus, that link's in the description. I will get this P.O. box as soon as possible. To the person who offered to send me their jewelry that is made from fox and dog bones, please let me know your information. You know where my email is at, and if anybody else has anything they want to share and support and send to the channel, let me know too. I'll certainly see about getting that sent here, whatever way we can. As you know, we also are trying to set up a Twitch account for game. It ain't coming outside, brother. So they're trying to set up a Twitch account right now for the games that we're playing. Currently, we only have one, but we've set up some that on the wish list we'd like to play and do live for you guys. I actually just set up the Twitch, but I need to figure out how to do this camera work too. So if you guys want to help that way, John, we're going to be all right. All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Jamar84 has left us in the middle of this chat. Cool Beans, Darnelli, you have my number. Hugs and kisses, all my best love and wishes to you. Turns out to be fire. Listen, and if that jewelry does turn out to be fire orific, and then you know I'm going to be rocking the fuck out of it, even if it isn't, I'm going to find a place to put it in my house and pray over it and make sure those are blessed bones. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. I love y'all so much. Y'all my people. Rant Pack. What it do, what it do. Big Brother Talk Time tomorrow. Shady will be 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to try to knock it to 2:30, to 4:30, to 5:30. If I do, I will let you know tonight. And there will be a live already set up tonight for tomorrow, so everyone knows when the next Big Brother conversation will be. Puss, puss. Y'all my people. I love you dearly.